I'm Kelly with Craft Room Creations. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing video on the Brother Scan and Cut Disney Edition. And I am so very excited. Here is the machine. And you can see it has Minnie and Mickey on the machine. I am a huge Disney fan, so my husband surprised me with this for Christmas and I am so excited. I cannot wait to get started. Okay, so here are all of the things out of the box and time to play. So I want to show you everything that comes in the box first. Of course, you get the Brother machine. And when you open the box, this is the first thing that you see, which if you are a Disney fan, which you must be to want this machine, this is the very first thing you see. This little project is your initial project just to test out your machine. And I have the paper here ready to go for this. And it has writing on it as well, so I can't wait to try that out. When you look through this, it kind of gives you some options, some things that you're going to see within your machine, and how to set up your machine and all of those things. So we've already set up the machine. It also comes with this little pamphlet giving you some more Disney images if you want to collect all of them, or there are certain things that you want. This one comes with 132 Disney designs already in there, so you'll probably want to play with those first. Of course, it comes with your registration information, which I haven't done yet, and it comes with your user guide. It also comes with a quick guide, which I will kind of just put on a hook and have in my room so that I can see, what blade goes with what mat goes with what. So I thought that was really handy. In mine, I got the low tack mat. It's so much bigger. If you are a Cricut or Silhouette user, this is just going to seem huge to you. Then it also came with the standard tack mat and some of these sheets for the fabric, which I haven't done a lot with this sort of thing, so it's going to be time to learn something new. Outside the machine itself came with the pin holder, so any pin that you want to use with your machine, this pin will allow you to adapt so that you can use those. This is a little toolkit that came. I love this. My plan is to put an image on this. I haven't decided which one, but probably Cinderella, because she is my favorite, and there's a really pretty Cinderella image in the machine, so I think I'm going to put that on there. When you open this up, it has the tools that you will need and an extra stylus. So you'll have two. One comes inside the machine because the screen is touch screen. So some really great tools for weeding and all that fun stuff. I think that is really pretty. I personally have never done rhinestones, so this will be kind of fun. It has like a little starter kit, and it comes with 3 different color rhinestones. So if you are a big rhinestone fan, you can learn how to do that or just have some of that. The last thing that was outside of the machine was the transfer paper. If you are going to be sewing or doing applique, it has the paper that you would press, iron on, and then cut it out with the machine, and then it's ready to iron on to whatever you're putting it on, a quilt, a shirt, a little purse, whatever you're going to use. There are a lot of goodies inside the machine itself. I'm going to open it up, and it has a really long base. Again, if you are a Silhouette or Cricut user, you don't have this much extended out. Has 2 trays. On this side, you get a stylus and a little bag of tools. Lucy, shh. A little scraper, and then 2 tools. One is fabric, and one is for paper and vinyl. just going to keep those in there. This little stylus is supposed to be in there as well. And then it has a magnetic closure, which I like. Closes tight. And then it has the writing pins here. This is for fabric, and when you wash, it comes off, is my understanding. So you've got your little writing pins and the holder for your writing pens inside the machine itself, which is so cool because I love that I can just store everything in there. Blade is super easy to change on this machine as well. All you do is pick that lever up. This pulls right out. It comes with the little tops, so you want to make sure that you always keep that lid on the top to protect the blade inside, especially if you have little ones running around. So I'm switching the paper and vinyl blade to the fabric blade, and it's just that simple and you're ready to go. And whether you're using paper, vinyl, or fabric, this new machine will sense the cut level by the thickness of the material. So you don't have to tell it what material you have. You don't have to tell it blade depth. It does it all on its own. So I'm super excited about that feature. This is the screen. It is a touch screen, which is so cool. It has this little protective piece that comes with it, and it has the Disney symbol. I love Mickey, that is so fun. You turn it on here. This is the home button. Home button. This is how you are gonna pull your mats in and out of the machine, touching that button. And of course the pause button if you need to stop for some reason in the middle of your cut. It has that there. Gonna hit the home button. Lets you know that it might move a little bit. You can test your fabric, which I really love. That is something that the Silhouette has that the Cricut doesn't, that I use all the time. So I was super excited to see this test button on there, especially on a machine that you don't have to tell what fabric you're using. It senses it, which is really cool. So you don't have to worry about cutting through your mats, which is great. It has all of your patterns here, including those Disney patterns, which is why most of us are going to buy this machine. And it has just some really pretty images that you can do. I am so excited. I love these snowflakes from Frozen. It even has Tinkerbell. And when you click on Tinkerbell or any of these images that you notice that has, like this one has 3 colors. Well, how am I going to make that work? It is already separating those things on the mat for you so that you know what to do and where your cuts are going to go and what color they're going to be. So that's pretty cool. I love that. You can also size it to be as big or small as you want it to be, of course, within the mat size. So we'll go back, and of course it has Mickey. It has some of these patterns. This is the rhinestone pattern, which I'm excited to try rhinestones. I haven't done them yet, so it comes with 4 different rhinestone patterns, but I'm sure if in the system you could probably find a ton more. I haven't even looked at like their design space. And so here's Mickey. I love that. This is gonna be so fun to play with and work with. But something that I really wanted with this machine was the scan and cut feature, because I do stamps all the time and I spend a lot of money on dies and a lot of time cutting out. If there's a card that you want to make, you know, maybe 10 thank you cards, you're cutting out each one of those images. So I found this just in my stash where I'd already colored these fairies, and I'm really can't wait to see how this machine cuts these images out and how helpful that's going to be in my stamping world. So the next thing we're going to do is just check that out. I'll be right back. get out of town. Look how it cut each one of these little stamped images. I am so excited. I use the 0.8, but I think next time I'll use 0.4. I want a little bit less white around my images, but it's lined up perfectly. And if you use a lot of dies, you know how hard it is to do that, and you have to tape each die down to keep it from moving when you run it through your machine. So I can't wait to continue to play with this. I will be making a video on exactly all the steps for cutting out stamped images along with pattern paper on a separate video. So I have taken some pictures of the guides for the mat. The guides on this machine are really quite incredible, and I love them because it's so easy to load the mat and unload the mat and know that you're going to get it in straight. So I've taken some pictures just to do some close-ups of that. There's also a really cool tray in the back that helps with the mat going out and coming back into the machine, and I really like that feature as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, happy crafting!